I, I joined the Taoist Tai Chi Society back in December, and I came into the health recovery class with spinal cord injuries, nerve damage, both arms and legs, muscle skeleton damage from neck basically to the toes, and so many other issues caused from the neurological issues. I spent my last about 5 years pretty much not doing anything, just trying to figure out how to make it, even though trying to be independent up until December. And when Tai Chi was introduced to me, when I started off with a neck collar or a cane, walking all the way from the door to my chair. Afraid to stand up without it or near a chair or something I can grab. I heard it would help me with my balance and things like that. But a couple weeks into health and recovery Tai Chi, I started noticing it was easier to get out of bed or put on my socks, things like that, because my lower back wasn't so painful that I couldn't bend over or stand up straight. And once I started feeling that, it gave me the incentive to come more. And the more I came, the more I would feel changes in my body with breathing and balance, and of course, like I said, pain. And so as I continued on with health and recovery, more and more time increased where I could stand up more in the class, from 10 minutes to 20 minutes to nearly an hour if I needed to. And so in January, I was asked to go to help basic beginners Tai Chi. And I thought I couldn't do it, but I just did it anyway. So as I did that, I noticed I had improved balance at that time, even though it's still shaky. But it was getting better and better. I was getting more and more confident on my feet. And next thing I know, I'm walking through the door and I leave my cane right at the door. I go stand in the middle of the floor like everyone else and begin my Tai Chi. And it was the greatest thing I've ever done. I was here about 6 months ago talking about some of the progress I had gained doing Tai Chi. Well, I'm here again with even more good news. I started off neck braces, knee braces, canes, all the way to my chair. I couldn't stand a long period of time. Pain everywhere. I have injuries to all levels of my spinal cord, and mainly my neck, which has caused quite a lot of neurological problems, visible and invisible, that you can't see. I pretty much struggle every day, actually. Getting up, getting out of bed, doing routine things, walking, writing. And anyway, I was here about 6 months ago saying how this Tai Chi has helped me to stand longer, get rid of my neck brace, get my balance, stand, have more endurance. And I didn't really think, I was pretty much happy with that, I guess. And I found out that I even had more space to grow. Now I'm able to turn my neck side to side. I have nerve pain, I have muscle skeletal pain, I have every type of pain imaginable. Some I can't even describe to you. I honestly can't. I don't know what they are. That alone is just enough to kind of put your life in a hold. But since that last time I was here, I have continued to learn. I've continued to achieve more things with Tai Chi. And I've continued to become happy. I have issues that flex in my arm or nerve pain running through my arms and down my body that have died down, almost disappeared. I have also cut a bunch of medicines out. I've had painkillers. I started off this with painkillers, muscle relaxers, and nerve pain medications. None of it worked. Some of the medicines I've taken included morphine tablets. None of it worked. And just a few weeks ago at a workshop, another technique I've learned would take away damage in my, not the damage itself, but the pain in my arm. It was so bad you can't even lay it down in a bed without it just keeping you awake at night. Well, me. But it has. I couldn't flex my arm like this before, no further than this, because of the pain. Well, I can now. There's so many things I said I couldn't do before that I'm doing now. But the best part of it is those medicines. I no longer take the painkillers. I no longer take the muscle relaxers, the nerve medicine, none of which helped. And with the issues I have, basically they cause symptoms of what I have anyway. So I'm happy to know that I've gotten rid of those. I also found that my cholesterol has pretty much went down to normal levels. Not only has it went down, my doctor asked me, she said my cholesterol not only went down to normal levels, but the good cholesterol increased. And by that time I had lost probably a good 15, 20 pounds. And she asked me, what was I doing? Was I on some kind of special diet or for these results? And I said, no, I couldn't think of anything. I told her so. I said, well, no, I still have all the same bad habits I had before. The only difference is that I do Tai Chi. And that's honestly true. My bad habits are still my bad habits. Tai Chi has made that difference. Last time I was here talking, I was beginning to come back to myself, mentally as well as physically. A lot of depression, a lot of anxiety, things like that had built up so long. Even just coming to here was a chore for me. But as I came, it was just some place I couldn't stay away from. Just the people alone, their attitudes and encouragements. So 6 months ago I was happy, and now I'm one of the happiest people you would know. And don't think I don't have all the medical issues, because I do, but they're manageable. They're relieved. They're improving. You know, it's funny because with the damage I have, I was told, well, just hope it doesn't progress, because there's nothing no one can do. Of course, no one has a cure for spinal cord injuries. So I was just waiting to get worse, get ill, get a motorized vehicle, things like that. I was just waiting. And now, Tai Chi has made me physically stronger, where I feel like an idiot. Why was I waiting? Because I am better. I am stronger. I don't need a motorized vehicle, scooter. Don't want it either, but I don't need it. And I'm proud to say that. This hasn't come easy. I've worked hard to take in what's been taught to me. And everybody within this society has worked hard to help me. I mean, the people that sat with me in the chairs that we couldn't get up, they helped me, just their encouragement. But this has been more than a place to come to me. But I do feel at home here. This has been I'm at the best moments of my life now, right now, and that's just thanks to doing the Tai Chi. So I thank you. Thank you all. Wasn't so painful that I couldn't bend over or stand up straight. And once I started feeling that, it gave me the incentive to come more. And the more I came, the more I would feel changes in my body with breathing and balance, and of course, like I said, pain. Um, and so as I continued on with health and recovery, more and more time increased. I started off with a neck collar or a cane, walking all the way from the door to my chair. Afraid to stand up without it or near a chair or something I can grab. I heard it would help me with my balance and things like that. But a couple weeks into health and recovery Tai Chi, I started noticing it was easier to get out of bed or put on my socks, things like that, because my lower back. I joined the Taoist Tai Chi Society back in December, and I came into the health recovery class with spinal cord injuries, nerve damage, both arms and legs, muscle skeleton damage from neck basically to the toes, and so many other issues caused from the neurological issues. I spent my last about 5 years pretty much not doing anything, just trying to figure out how to make it, even though trying to be independent up until December. And when Tai Chi was introduced to me, when I started off where I could stand up more in the class from 10 minutes to 20 minutes to nearly an hour if I needed to. And so in January, I was asked to go to help basic beginners Tai Chi. And I thought I couldn't do it, but I just did it anyway. So as I did that, I noticed I